some tumbling for you today. So first and always, you must warm up. So come on down, let's do our wrists. Wrists are the most important thing to warm up when you're gonna do your cartwheels, your handstands, or anything. So come down on your hands and knees, rock forward, all your body weight on those wrists. Keep your elbows straight. And then bounce back on your toes. Curl your toes like this to stretch out your feet. And rock forward. And bounce back. Now turn your hands out to the sides and lean from side to side. It's just important to make sure you are ready to put all of your body weight on your wrists. So get them nice and stretched out. All right, now point them down to the ground and sit back. Stretch out the front of your wrists all through here. And if you don't feel the stretch, move your knees back even farther. Good. And then flip them over, put them down, and stretch out the top. And now you can turn them to point to each other. And then shake them all out. And if you still feel like you need more wrist stretching, you can sit in a pike. Put your hands down beside your hips and lean forward. That will really help you feel it. And then do the opposite. Turn them over, right by your side, and sit back. Ooh, I feel that one. Got my beautiful sisters with me today. Very nice of them to volunteer their time to come in. All right, I think we're good. Make a fist and roll it around. And then even your knuckles need to get warmed up, so sharp through your fingers. Good. All right. To do anything in tumbling, you've got to have your splits warmed up. So let's take our right foot and put it in front. It's going to be the opposite for you guys. Hips are facing the front. We're going to go through this quickly since I did this the other day on the video for you. Stretch forward. And pull this heel up. Pull this toe up so your heel is down. Put your elbows down. Get a nice deep stretch under that hamstring so your legs will be nice and straight. And then lunge forward. Climb up if you can. Press that back hip down to the floor. And lift this leg up and really give yourself a good thigh stretch, a good hamstring stretch. Ooh. Pop it out. All right, and now slide out to your best split stretch. Good. This is just a quick split stretch today. I could do this for 30 more minutes. All right, let's do the other leg. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. Fold in half. And now flex that foot and try to reach those elbows down. Good. And lunge forward and climb up. Press those hips down to the ground. And reach around. Try to pull your heel up to your rear end and then push your hip down to the ground. And straighten out and slide out to your split stretch. Good. All right. Now let's do our pike. Put both legs in front. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath, lift up. Exhale as you stretch forward. Try to grab on the outside of your feet. Stretch it forward. If you have your own mat at home, reach to the mat and really pull yourself over. Hold it there. Try to at least stay for 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up. Good. Now flex your feet. Grab the top of those feet and pull them back toward you. Good. And stretch over one more time. Try to get your elbows down on the ground. And come up. Again, we're doing everything a little bit quicker for you. You can do it longer if you need more. Let's do our straddle. Make sure your knees are up to the sky, toes are pointing forward, back is sitting up as tall as you can. Stretch those arms out, long neck, lift up and over, and keep this shoulder in front of the knee. Stretching over. Good. Lift. And over to your left. Twist in that torso, try to look up to the sky, look up to your living room ceilings, and come up and twist toward the leg. Reach your stomach onto your thigh. Hold it there. Now go in front of the leg. Put your stomach down in front of the leg. You're still stretching to the right, but now it's in front of the thigh. And lift up and twist to your left. Straight over the leg first. And then move to the front of the thigh. Try to get that stomach on the floor right beside your leg. Make sure you exhale as you stretch over. And come up. And now scoop straight out in front. Reach forward as much as you can. And then inch yourself even farther forward. Make sure your back is flat. Good. Now, if you're not as flexible as these girls, come up to your elbows and try to rock back and forth. You contract and then you arch. Contract and then you arch. That will help release all of your inner thigh so that you can have more stretch. Good. And then take it one more time forward. And now roll through. Bring your legs together behind you. Put your hands right by your hips. And push up to your seal. This is to stretch your lower back. Good. Good. And come down. Grab your ankles. And now stretch up. Get a good shoulder stretch. Rock back and forth if you can. Good. And come back down. And push up to your toes. Walk it in. Grab the back of your ankles, pull yourself over. And then slowly roll up. And shake it all out. You ready for some handstands? Good. All right, here we go. We're gonna do some handstand drills first. All right, everybody, we're gonna do some handstand drills so that you can get really strong. So you can use your bedroom wall, you can use a hallway wall, any wall that your mom will allow you to crawl up and put your feet on the wall. If you're worried about getting the walls dirty, go in bare feet or put on a pair of nice white socks and then everybody will have a great time. All right, the first one's called crawl up, crawl down. Your hands go down. You're going to take 4 walks up the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold it there. You're squeezing tight. You're squeezing your legs together, squeezing the derriere. Straight arms, good form. You hold it there and you hollow out your back. This one is a little straighter position for those of you that are a little bit more advanced, okay? So try both ways. Then you crawl back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You stand up with your arms up. You breathe, you exhale, and you do it again. Here they go. 4 counts up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold it there, squeezing it tight. Nice straight line. Hold it there, push this forward a little bit more. Hollow this out. Good. And then come back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and down. Now they're going to do it a little faster. Here they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. They count to 4, 3, 2, 1. They come back down. Reach up. And last time. Crawl. 2, 3, 4. This is working your strength in your core and your shoulders and your arms. And crawl back down. Very nice. Now, the next one is going to be crawl back up and walk yourselves into the wall in your handstand position as best as you can. Again, this is a little bit more advanced. You have to feel confident that you can put yourself against the wall without worrying that you're going to fall over. Strong and tall. They're squeezing their legs together. I can't pull her feet apart. That's good form. Nice and strong and tight. You hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you walk it back out. and you can actually see their arm muscles working. Then you come back down. Good. Once you've achieved all of those, and you've done that several times, we're going to do some harder drills. Face out and go to a nice L. Face out again. All right, now you can see the piked position. Their body is making a nice, almost like a square against the wall. Or a letter L, right through here and here. You have to push your hips over your shoulders to achieve this position. It's a little bit harder, but this is excellent form. Hold it there, and take one leg and lift it to the sky. Point your toes, be strong. Good. And then bring it back down and switch legs. And up and down. Now this time, try to reach it over to a split towards me. Whichever leg is better, then you're pushing to this position. So this is getting you ready for your handstand in a split position. Good. And bring it down and do the other leg. And push it over. Yep, so you're working those muscles. Stretch this back knee. Split against the wall. Good. And bring it down and walk on down. Shake it all out. By now you are getting your muscles exhausted and strong. This time, face the wall. Once you've done all of that and you feel nice and secure, you can do a handstand against the wall. So you simply put your hands down and kick up, facing the wall to your handstand. So your hands are about, I don't know, maybe a foot away from the wall for the beginners. Once you get really good, you can walk in closer to the wall and squeeze and hold, nice and tight. Stay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step back down. So if you did that 5 times, you're going to have a nice workout in your upper body for your handstands. All of these drills are to make you stronger and more confident when you are upside down. All right, can you kick back up to a handstand? Squeeze those legs together. Now just remove one foot a tiny bit, like this, and then the other one is going to try to join it, and then come back down. So this is how you start feeling your body weight up without anything to lean on. Do that 10 times. Try to meet them together and then you fall back to the wall. Yeah, or you can come back down. Exactly, that's what's gonna happen. That's for you to get used to staying up on your hands, just like that. All right, now those are some drills. Now we're gonna go show you some fun handstands. We're back! Now, here's some handstands for you. We're gonna start with your basic straight body handstand. I'm gonna do the ones I can do. Are you ready for this? Everybody starts with one toe pointed forward, the best foot that you choose. You would lunge forward on that. From here, from a beginner, your hands go down. You try to just lift your foot off the floor. Lift your foot off the floor. There we go. Once you've achieved that, then you start to bring them together in the air. So I lean, I bring them together, I step back down. Just so you get over the fear of putting all your body weight upside down on your arms. Kick, together, pull them down. After you've done that and you feel secure, do that 10 times and count and see how long you can stay up there each time. So it's a game that we play. We all kick up at the same time. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, she stayed the longest. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch the girls do them handstands. Straight, tight body. Go! Squeeze your legs together. Feel like you have a magnet between your thighs and a magnet at the top of your toes, pulling you up to the sky. Ready again. Straight side body, go. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Good job. All right. Another handstand is called a switch leg handstand. You kick up on one leg, you switch to the other, and you step down. Nice form, girls. The more advanced you get, the longer you stay up, and you go into a full split, switch to a full split, come down. All beginners simply have to learn how to kick up and switch, come down. Okay, let's try one more time, girls. This is a switch leg handstand. Here they go. Kick, switch, and come down. Very good. All right, another handstand is a stag handstand. How do you know which leg to bend, girls? It's the leg that's in tendu, The leg that is pointing forward is the one that is going to bend, not the one that you're kicking up behind you. That one stays straight, okay? Ready, go. Stag handstands. The back leg actually gets to go straight over to the other side. Now, if that's too scary for you, don't worry so much. Just let it go straight up and then come back down, okay? But try it. Everybody has to try it at home. Ready? Go, stag, handstand. Beautiful. And if you go over, allow yourself to go to a back bend to protect yourself. That's another thing I want to address. If you are a beginner and you're afraid of falling on your back, you've got to learn how to just come out of it like a cartwheel. So once you're up here and you're going to go over, you have to twist out of it like your cartwheel so that you don't fall onto your back. Otherwise, you're going to get winded, and that's not fun. Otherwise, you can go into a back bend, but you have to feel secure enough that you're going to be able to catch your feet. All right, so show the one where if you go over, you all go into a cartwheel. Ready? They kick up, they get nervous, they're going to fall over, and they just twist out of it like a cartwheel. Or you kick up, and you go into your back bend, because you're going to go over and you just like drop into your back bend, okay? All right, so now, can we show a double stag? Ready, Miss Mom? I'm going to go one at a time. You kick up, and this one you get to bend both legs, and it's a beautiful position. Can you do that sideways, Miss Mom, so everybody can see it? The front and the back leg bend. Yep, and arch and touch your foot to your head eventually. Then you go back to your split, and then you step out of it. All right, so everybody's going to try a double stag. Ready? Go. And look up. Nice! Good. That's another beautiful one. All right, can you try a little combo where you go double stag, split, switch, come down. So now we're taking some time upside down. Ready? Give it a whirly. Go. Double stag, split, switch, come down, and then kick it. Yay! It's hard, but it's fun. You have to start doing it so you stay upside down a long time on your arms. All right, let's have some fun. We do these, I learned these from Miss Gargiulo, Miss G to all of you guys, a long time ago. This is to help you get strong when you are upside down. The first one is going to be chicken walks. So, let's demonstrate. When you kick up to your handstand, you want to try to move your body away from side to side and lift your hands. These are little chicken walks. These are little baby chicks. If you lift your arm a little bit higher, it's a mama hen. If you pull your leg all the way up to your shoulder, it is going to be a rooster. And then finally, if you take one hand and you touch the other, it's called a, what is it, a falcon or an eagle? So those are all the different ones we're going to show you now. Are you ready? Arms up. Chicken walks, go. See how many you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you go on and on and on. So now we're going to make it a little harder and see if they can do the mama hens. Lift it a little bit higher. Ready? Go. Kick up. Pull those arms up a little bit higher. Do you see how they're rocking their body from side to side over your shoulders? All right, and finally, let's do some roosters and some falcons or eagles, whichever you want to call them. Go. They pull it way up, way up, way up. And they try to cross their chest. Yes, that's even harder. Push it over. 1, 2, good. All right, so all of that is to help you learn how to begin walking on your hands. So now we're going to demonstrate that. We're going to walk on our hands, and you can do this at home. Just find a hallway, find a place, and see how many steps you can take at a time. So we're going to start down here, and you can take a couple steps, and then step down, and then start again. So find a hallway in your house. I know you all have big, long hallways, so here we go. We're going to go. And if you don't, all jokes aside, you can do this outside, you can do this anywhere, but it helps to keep you getting stronger and more confident upside down. Here she goes. You squeeze your legs together, you let them guide you so that you can move your hands. All right? Yep. There we go. One hand and the other. Still squeezing that body nice and tight. Locking those legs together to keep you nice and strong in your core. Yes. And this is good because I want them to see how you have to keep practicing and keep trying. If you get stuck up there and you go the other way, that's fine. Just keep moving forward. And this is the one thing that I can't do, so I'm going to show you. Even at 52, you can still walk on your hands if you just learn to put your body weight over each side. So you have to keep going, and then if you get strong enough, you can go back the other way. And that stomach is showing, but that's okay. Anyway, that's walking on your hands. Now come back and let's do some combos. Let's do see how many jogs you can do in the air. This is another one for balance and strength. Ready? You kick up and you crawl like up in the air. 1, 2, like you're jogging. 4, 5, 6. Yep. See if you can get to 10. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes! And the more you do, you're getting all this strength build up in your arms and in your core for your handstands. All right, then after all of that, that could take you 30 minutes. Go back to a straight body handstand and see if you've gotten stronger. Ready? One time. Go. Straight tight body handstand. Look how long you guys can balance. That was lovely. Good. All right, we hope you have fun with those handstand drills. Enjoy your hands and upside down, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna do some back bends with you. Begin on your floor, somewhere safe in a living room, on a carpeted or a nice padded area. Don't try this on tile or wood floor, because I don't want you to hurt your heads or your necks, okay? So you're gonna start lying down, and this is after you have already done your wrists, which we did earlier. Okay, so your hands go by your ears, elbows are pointing to the sky, knees are pointing to the sky, feet are hip width apart, meaning they're not too close, but they're not really wide. They're just where your hips are, okay? Then we're going to push up to a back bend, and you're gonna first stretch out your shoulders by rocking back and forth to really stretch out the upper back. And then once you attain this position where your shoulders are lined up over your elbows and your wrists, try to hold that for a second, just stay there. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this so I can really see the back. And then take your feet and put them together if you can, and really stretch out your shoulders. Good. All right, now you can come back down. After you've done all of that for about 8 counts, you shake out your wrists. You can even roll your back. You know how to go to a tuck and just rock and roll. And that way it gets you ready to do some more. Okay, so we're going to show you some more back bend stretches. Ready? We're going to push back up. And we are going to put our elbows on the ground. This is an overstretch for your shoulders and your back. It's really pushing this area forward. Good. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. An elbow back bend. All right, then you can go back up to your back, bend, and lower your knees to the ground. And this even gives you more of a stretch in your shoulders. And then you can come up. We're having a little laugh attack. Watch what she's doing here. This is for those of you that are a little bit more advanced and feel secure. You keep all of this lined up straight, and you're going to go into your back bend from a knee position, and then pull up. Keep those arms right by your ears. Beautiful. And then one more time into your back bend. And then can you rock up to your feet from there? A toe rise? No, that's too hard. Just kidding. Thank you. All right, so once you've done all of those warm-ups and you know you can go into a back bend from a standing position, go ahead and stand up and go into your back bend position from the standing place. If not, just lay back down on the floor and go into your back bend. Now we're gonna do some stretches with our legs. So can you take your right knee and stag it to the, Yep, this is called a stag position. The knee is up to the sky. Then she's gonna straighten it up. You want to try and achieve a full straight leg, a nice split in the air, and then bring it back to your stag and put it down. Now try with your left leg, stag, straighten it up. Yep, and really reach that toe up, 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 and then back to your stag and put it down. Now touch your stomach with one hand. One hand, change to the other. You can do that 4 times. 3 and 4. Now stags, which we call little pony kicks. We're gonna go pony and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Just go to 8, 6 and 7, 8. Very nice. And come down and take a rest. Shake it all out. Now Maya was doing the more advanced version, and the twins started off doing the one that is for more of our students here at Bravo that are in the beginner intermediate range. You just pull your knee up to your chest and down. Once you feel secure doing that, you kind of jump from one leg to the other. Now, if you get all of that and you feel really good, you can do it with straight legs. Those are called pony kicks. So this is what that looks like. Ready, ladies? And lift one leg up and jump to the other. Switch, switch, try it again. Yes, and switch. There, those are called pony kicks. Beautiful, good. All right, come down and take a second. Shake out your wrists. Anytime you feel sore, your pants are starting to bother you, just come down and take a break. Let's do the one where you rock forward and back, where you take your hands off and then your feet off, and then your hands off and then your feet off. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, watch this one. You push up to your back bend, and they're going to lift their hands and then their feet. Hands and feet. Good. Very nice. One last time. That was it. Good. And then come down and rest. All right, shake it all out. All right, are you ready to do some back bend kickovers? At this point, if you are doing these by yourself, this is when you can do it. Ready? Our arms go up. And we go into our back bend. Nice and strong. Elbows are straight. You're going to lift whatever leg is your kicking leg and kick it over. Stretch over. Beautiful. Nice. And come back forward. If you can do that, folks, you go onto your back walkover. So now you and Tom do your one leg, that's your kicking leg forward, and you go into a back walkover. You arch back, kick over, and pull up. Beautiful. If you can do that, then you start holding the leg up. You start with a little bit of a lift, go a little bit lower. Start at 90 degrees, just so you get secure. Then from there, you go into your back walkover. Yes, good. And if you are more advanced, you start doing with a leg grab. You start pulling your leg up to a leg grab. Get your body strong and straight. And then once you've got your balance, you go into your back walkover. That's a beautiful skill if you were going to utilize it in some kind of maybe a contemporary or a lyrical dance. All right, and then after you've done all that, you can try your front limbers and your front walkover. So all of this is, again, stuff you can do at your house. The front limber is a handstand to a back bend, and then you pull up with your arms by your ears. Beautiful. After you can do that, you can start doing the one leg, which becomes a front walkover. You have to be able to come up on one leg, not two. All right, this is a front walkover. Split in the air, one foot, and then the other foot, okay? If you get that really, really well, you try to hold that leg up at the end. Ready? Go. And you try to hold that leg up. That's it. Thank you, Maya. Yes. The goal is to pull all the way up without the second leg touching the floor. Good. All right, let's do a tick-tock. Tick-tock. Ready? Tick-tock is front, back, or back, front. Here we go. You kick over. You touch that foot down. Then you kick it back over. And you go forward. And back. Good. That is a tick-tock. Yes. Good, ladies. Shake it all out. You're getting tired. All right. Can you show a one-arm front walkover holding hands? Once you've achieved the front walkover, you start doing it with the opposite arm. So I'm a lefty. My left foot, and I would learn to do a one-arm walkover with my right arm. Maya is showing you a right leg You would try your one arm front walkover with the left arm. Then you can start doing tricks with friends and family. Ready? Then go. Front walkover, holding hands. Good. Okay, now do it right here, going straight forward. They can see the opposite. Ready? Go. Hold up. Yes. All righty. Let's go across the floor. Let's combine some cartwheels. Everybody can do their cartwheels at home. It doesn't take a lot of room. We're going to do a cartwheel with 2 hands, a near arm cartwheel, that's one hand, the near arm, and then the far arm. Ready? She does cartwheel, pivot, near arm, pivot, far arm. Beautiful. And 2 hands, and near arm, that's the leg and the arm closest to one another, far arm. And notice how they're keeping their other arm straight out. That is the technique I want to see. I don't want to see it wrapped anymore. I want you guys to get those straight out so it looks pretty in a dance. Beautiful. After you've done all of that, we're going to try holding hands with a friend. Ready? One arm cartwheel, holding hands with a friend. It's a nice fun trick. Go. You can even get your moms to do this with you. In fact, we're going to show you a fun one that you can have mom or dad do with you. It's called cartwheel over the thighs. You've seen us all do it here in every dance. One person is going to be a holder. You sit like this, the spotter, and you're going to look for their hips as they come over. The person doing it is going to wrap underneath their knee. Your head goes in the center. You grab for the other arm under the other knee. Here it is, cartwheel over the thighs. Yes, good. And then go a little bit slower so I can show them the demonstration. So mom or dad, you don't even have to be that flexible. You can just stand like this, a nice basic squat position. I'm gonna hug my child really close to me when she goes. Here she goes. Hug her right there at the hips. So mom or dad, you take a basic squat and then you grab their waist, you hug them, and then you tip them over. Yes, just like that. Very nice. All right. Let's do the 3 of you do an add-on cartwheel. That'll be cute. All right. This is just something fun. This is called add-on cartwheels. If you have a family member or a friend that you're allowed to be with without having any touching, this is the next one. It's called add-on cartwheels. The first person goes, and then she's going to slide back and pick up another person. The second person has to do a one-handed near arm cartwheel. And then here's 3 in a row. And they slide back and try it one more time. So everybody puts one hand on the hip of the person in front of you. The near arm cartwheel is this one. Go. Yes, nice. Again, do it with a friend that is allowed to be with you or a family member. It's fun. All right, let's do aerials. Once you've achieved your 2-hand and your 1-hand cartwheel, we are working on aerials here at Bravo with a lot of students. So we're going to do some drills first. This is your hurdle, dive, cartwheel. Ready? You dive out, you reach to the floor, but you really pop off the leg that's your takeoff leg. Ready? Again, she hurdles, she pushes. So you get used to using that standing leg as your push-off leg. And pop. Good. All right, after that, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to go pop-off. We call this a pop-off cartwheel. So now you're working on landing pop-off. Good. And pop. Yes. Pop. Good. And push. That's it. And pop. Very nice. Good. Now we're going to just do the drill where you have to go like this with your leg. Straight across, push. Straight across, push. Okay? Go. This is an aerial drill. Pop that leg up. Plie, pop. Plie, pop. Good. Yes, because the aerial, you must kick the back leg fast and And the next one is going to show you how to push off the standing leg, the takeoff leg. Hurdle, pop, and hurdle, pop. Good. Hurdle, pop. That's it. Good. Almost like a saute arabesque in ballet. Yes. Good. All right, let's show them an aerial. Ready? With a step hurdle. Step, hurdle, aerial. Good. Step, hurdle, aerial. Yes. And you can see how she pushes off the right leg and kicks the left leg really hard behind her. Yes. And you guys can try these. They are not dangerous to try at home because the worst thing that can happen is you put your hands down. All right? Once you get really good at using an aerial cartwheel with a hurdle, you go on to doing it without a hurdle to develop your strength. Here she goes. She's just going to do a standing aerial and push. Nice. And plie, push. Good. And nice. And you notice we have a black line on the mat. That's to keep you nice and straight so that you kick right over your head. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Nice. After you get all of those skills, we start working on front aerials, which is a front walkover with no hands. Okay, this is more advanced, so we're basically just showing this to you just so you can see the progress from one skill onto the higher level advanced skill. All right, ladies, show a front walkover again. Yep, so you're going forward, but now she's going to do that same skill without hands. She's going to run, take a hurdle, and do a front aerial. Here she goes. Swing, push. Good. Nice. And up. Swing, pull up. Nice. And Miss Maya, reach up, swing. Beautiful. You can actually see the double lift as they pull up. Beautiful. All right, girls. Let's do some round-offs. I think we can do round-offs in our home, too, if you have a tiny bit of space. Hurdle, round-off, rebound. 3 parts to the round-off. Here they go. Hurdle, round off, rebound. Good. And hurdle, round off, rebound. Now you want to punch off the balls of your feet. Here she goes. Hurdle, round off, pop. Yes. Then combine 2 of them in a row. So you have hurdle, round off, rebound, and then in the air you do a half turn to do a second round off. Here we go. Round off, up, round off, up. Good. And punch it up. Bring those arms right with you. Good. It's right up and goes right into it. Good. Now you can start combining all kinds of skills with a round off. They're going to show you a round off, rebound, aerial cartwheel. Ready? Here we go. First the round off, then the aerial. Nice. Good. Good. All right, now we're going to show you some dance skills that you can combine. And if you can't do an aerial, you can be doing all of these things with a cartwheel, okay? How about chaîné calypso, our typical pass that we do. Chaîné calypso, chasse aerial, whatever it was. Yes, yes, that'd be good. All right, ready? Maya's going to go first. Ready? And chaîné calypso, hip roll, aerial. And that is a beautiful pass for a dance right there. Thank you. Here she goes. Down, down, up, hip roll, and pushes right into the aerial. And again, it could be a cartwheel if you can't quite do the aerial yet. This also helps you work on your calypsos at home. And chaîné calypso, hip roll, and aerial. Good, nice. All right, how about a difficult one, like the illusion into the butterfly? Do you need to go from that side? Okay, illusion and the butterfly, and then an aerial. Illusion, chasse, butterfly, chasse, aerial. Nice. Okay, so we can combine all different things, dance skills with it. Anybody else want to try it? No. All right, just for fun, I don't want anybody to try a back handspring at home, but we're just going to show you what you are working up to. Okay? Let's see a round off back handspring. Good. Again, you sit. Dive through your shoulders, onto your hands, and pop it off. Back handspring. Nice, good. Again, nobody tried that at home. We're just showing you what we're going to get to do when everybody gets to come back to Bravo. Okay? Thank you.